Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, BA, you got two patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key.
And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Malik Monk. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's a Kongwu in at the 5. Garland, no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Lillard. Back to Avdia. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Malik Monk picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Portland shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Legs, when you look at the maturation of Denny Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
And he's good on the second. And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer, what a run for him. And he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
Now here's a Kongwu. Last game for him, he picked up 10. And the shot is good by Garland.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it, supremely confident in his abilities.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Monk passes to Towns. Now Hachimura. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Garland. Fires for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Garland's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
Junior passes to Lillard. It's stolen by Garland. Monk for 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Garland. Following the three-point basket by Portland. Up and in on the layup. Garland's got 8.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Kongwu with the rebound. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Hachimura, the pass to Garland. Lays it up and banks it in. That's 10 points for Darius Garland.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Gafford with a screen on Garland. The three, here's Lillard. Okongwu with the rebound. And so Monk will bring it up for Miami. Pass to Okongwu. Miami moving it around. Back to Garland. Now Okongwu. He's covered by Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Garland, the pass to Hachimura. Here's Monk. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Blazers trail by 4. Here's Junior. The putback. Monk grabs the miss. Stolen by Gafford. Down low. Junior. And the dunk by Junior.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Fans, let's hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazer dancers.
Simons is checked in for Monk. And in terms of assist numbers, these are the players that have stood out over the past month. Darius Garland is second.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
The Heat have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Simons outside. Oh, stolen by Lillard. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
2 shots.
Defensive foul. Darius Garland. First personal foul.
All right, Tim, when you look around the league and you see teams overachieving, what's behind that typically?
Yeah, Brian, typically when you see something like that, it's because a couple of role players have gotten off to a really hot start. The question is, can those guys sustain that over the long term? If that's the case, then that team could take a leap forward.
Free throw, no good for Lillard. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Stolen by Gafford. And here's Avdia. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Miami has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Avdia finds Graham. Releases. Again, the miss by Portland.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Simons against Gafford. Simon's shot is good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Blazers trail by 4. Lillard passes to Avdia. Here's the pick. Pass to Junior. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Grant. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. Simons against Junior. From the arc. Offensive board. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebound, one of his specialties.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 52, Nurk.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 6-point game. And to the sidelines we go. Let's catch you up on the story about Malik Monk. Allie, what's the word?
Thanks. I just talked with Miami's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Appreciate the update.
Well, he certainly didn't envision his season going like this, but it happens to the best of them, and now it's all about how you respond to it.
And the details starting to trickle in. But for the whole story, let's go to Shams Charania, who's joining us remotely. Shams, what you got?
Thanks, BA. I've just got the story from the Bay Area and the Warriors trade with the Dallas Mavericks. They were able to land the electrifying Ja Morant, the 2019 second overall pick, sure to immediately inject energy into their lineup. They're hopeful that reshaping their offense a little more around his ball handling will make them an even more dynamic threat.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. Here's Towns. Uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 7.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Grant outside. Nurkic a screen on Towns. To the inside. It's stolen by Kongwu. Simons against Grant. Simon's shot is good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Grant outside. Back to Lillard. Off the mark there with a 3.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Simons passes to Hachimura. Now Towns. Simons with it. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Clock is at 3. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Tim, when you think of versatile utility forwards in this league, Jeremy Grant fits the mold.
Well, he came into the league as just a hustle player, Brian, but then he worked to enhance his skill level. He has been a quality player on both ends for over a decade. Wow, that is some serious mid-air creativity. Look at Jeremy Grant.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Miami leading by 6. Here's Garland. He's got 10. Inside. It's tipped. Grant with a steal. Fires from deep. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now. Simons outside. Towns outside. Towns a screen on Grant. Garland for 3. That shot off. Well, the Trailblazers shooting 41% from the field so far. Junior right side. To the wing, right side. Nurkic passes to Junior. Shot clock at 5. Nurkic a screen on Simons. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. substitution here for Portland. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Grant. Risachet comes in for Avdia. Exum's checked in for Junior. And it's George in for Lillard. Heat leading by 3. Martin outside. A minute 15 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Monk. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
And that one falls for Towns. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
It's both from the stripe, and even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Now here's Barnes. For 3, George. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Portland Trailblazers in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." PA?
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Nurkic. No made baskets yet.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Now here's Simons. Towns, right side. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Monk. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And the Heat lead by 4.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Shot from the top of the key. No good. Misses at the buzzer. What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for Miami. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
They've got Daniel Gafford, Risachet out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Dante Exum, and it's George in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here's Simons. The 3-ball. Barnes with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Blazers trail by 4. Now George. He picked up 10 in his last game. And George with the jam.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
And so Simons will bring it up for Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
And Portland has possession. Miami making their last shot. Back to George. Gafford with a screen on Simons. George's shot is off.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Simons passes to the waiter. Off with the layup. For Portland, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside Rizachet. Barnes with a screen on Martin. Shot clock at 6. Rizachet, no good. Heat leading by 4. And here's Monk. Pass to Towns. Miami moving it around. Here's the waiter. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Both teams struggled to be competitive overall last year, but at least their season series was.
Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Barnes. Avdia comes in for Rizachet. Junior's checked in for Exum. And Lillard subbed in for George. Miami also changing it up. Okongwu's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Hachimura comes in for Martin. And Darius Garland subbed in for Simons. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now here's Grant. He's covered closely. And the dunk by Junior.
Making sure of it with the 2-man slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Garland feeling it out a bit. Outside Monk. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Lillard passes to Gafford. Here's Junior. Pass to Grant. The 3 is up. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Grant's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, Grant looking really comfortable and confident from that corner.
Back to Garland. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Garland against Lillard. Gafford with a screen on Garland. He shoots it. Lillard can't get it to go.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Stolen by Gafford. Junior against Garland. Junior passes to Lillard. Oh, swiped away. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Monk. Now here's Okongwu, covered by Junior. Garland for 3. Portland with a rebound.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
That's a tough combination of strength and balance there by Grant. He was able to fight through that contact and finish.
Now here's Garland. He's got 12. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Junior outside. Pass to Gafford. Lillard outside. Misses the 3. Heat leading by 6. Hachimura outside. And here's Okongwu. Left side Garland. It's rebounded by Grant. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now here's Hachimura. Pass to Okongwu. Garland up top. Miami moving it around. Clock at 6. Here's Monk. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Grant.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Now here's Grant. In his last outing with 12 points. Shoots over Okongwu. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Garland against Junior. Right side Garland. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard won, but a foundation is being laid.
That's good from Garland. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Portland. Garland hits them both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Junior. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Malik Monk picks one up.
First team foul.
Portland shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Number 34. One foul.
One shot.
Free throw good. Junior. Heat leading by 3. Pass to the waiter. Garland against Junior. Hachimura sets a screen. Garland, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now here's Lillard.
Team foul. Number 21. First personal foul. Second team foul.
On the clock. Takes a 3.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Here's Garland. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Blazers trail by 5. Junior with it. 11 points for him last game against Atlanta. Lillard outside. Looking to end this cold spell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one's on Darius Garland.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Lillard.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Heat leading by 4. Here's Monk. 13 points in the win against Oklahoma City. Hachimura against Avdia. Pass to the waiter from deep. And it's Portland with a rebound. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Avdia outside. Grab the screen. Avdia, good look. Again, the miss by Portland.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Pass to Hachimura. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Blazers ball.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Trailblazers, they're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. So for the Blazers, Risache, he's checked in for Grant. And it's Keontae George in for Damian Lillard. Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Anthony Simons comes in for Darius Garland. Now here's Risache, yet to see a basket. To the middle, here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down!
Yeah, when he sets the pick, Nurkic can do different things on the roll. Makes him hard to track.
Simons against George. Now here's Simons. The D's right on him. Shoots over George. And it's Simons missing. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Junior passes to George. Now here's Nurkic. Not a lot of room. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you gotta be excited about Risache's future in this league.
Pass to the waiter. Miami, no good that time either. The Trailblazers have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Outside Risache. There's the triple. Rebound Miami. The Waiters got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right side Monk. Pass to Martin. Monk looking around. To end the drought. Nice D from Avdia.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Here's the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage. Second, the Heat.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Portland. Exum comes in for Junior. And Miami also making a switch. Towns is checked in. And both free throws good for Avdia. There's 45 seconds left in the half. George against Simons. Towns way outside. And again, no good by Miami. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Barnes. And here's Avdia. Exum outside. Here's George. He's off on that one. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Now here's Simons. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Portland ahead. They lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Arena Entertainment.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front? A lot of elements and players to make this one happen. Wow, fellas. Who are you looking at?
And trading for a player like Ja Morant sends an important message about the team's commitment to the future. He's a showstopper with incredible athleticism. Few players in the league have his upside. This could be a make-or-break deal for the franchise.
And now let's focus on the Trailblazers. At halftime now, it's been a tight one.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast, getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense could get set.
Says the Jet.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Portland leading. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Darius Garland is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position. Now here's Lillard. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Garland. Miami shooting at 45% of the game so far. Pass to a Kongwu. Now Garland. Here's Towns. Defended by Lillard. Chalk up 2 there. Towns has got 11 points.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Avdia against Hachimura. Avdia can't get it to go. Avdia's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Tipped. A Kongwu. He goes right over Daniel Gafford and slams it down.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And you could argue Onyeka Kongwu is a little undersized at the center position, but it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year.
Sinks the tray.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Avdia passes to Gafford. Portland moving it around. To the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation.
And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Wednesday, they hit the road to face the Sixers in Philadelphia. Then on Friday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards.
And that game against the Kings, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they're able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
Now here's Hachimura. 5 points in the game. On target from range.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Attention Blazers fans, give a big round of applause for your Blazers Breaker Dance team.
Look at the stats for Damian Lillard.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Blazers trail by 8. Pass to Junior. And here's Grant from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Grant's got 12 points.
Yeah, Grant knocking that shot down, and you see why his coaches are encouraging him to take that.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back over to you, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Well, you look at the contenders, Tim. Recent history only amplifies the fact that it's a challenge to repeat as champions.
Yeah, B.A., there's a couple of things at work here. First, you're playing much deeper into June, so your off season is shorter, and then you're a target. Every arena you walk into is a different environment once you're a champion.
That one misses.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Hachimura. And that one drops for him. He's got 9.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Avdia finds Grant. Shoots from the baseline. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Towns taking his time here. Clock at 6. Double team on Towns. Towns doing some work on the interior.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Grant outside. Gafford with a screen on Towns. Here's Grant. Pass to Gafford. And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Nurkic is checked in for Gafford. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Garland, the pass to Towns. Here's Monk. Outside Garland. The 3 is up. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got rebound number 7 tonight. Lillard finds Grant. They set the pick inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, nice dish there by Grant. Playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself.
Heat leading by 8. Pass to the waiter. Towns a screen on Grant. Towns outside. Down low. Hachimura, the pass to the waiter. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. No luck on that one. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Grant the screen. Pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
Garland, the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
Yeah, and this guy's been unstoppable in the painted area. They're going to call timeout, figure it out. Deny him the ball, double him, something has to change.
Making a switch here. George is checked in. Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Anthony Simons comes in for Monk. Here's Avdia. Give him 8. Pass to George. It's stolen by Garland. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Now here's Garland. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, good D by Junior. George outside. Here's the steal. To the middle. Grant with a steal. Simons against Junior. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pass to Simons. The three. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists tonight.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
George passes to Grant. Back to George. There's a screen by Nurkic. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Grant. From deep three-point land. Again, the miss by Portland.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down. Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at the Heat. Right now, they're in 9th place. Definitely not the kind of success they envisioned at this point of the season.
I think for the Heat, they wanted to get better. They're putting in the work. Maybe the results will start coming later in the year.
Yeah, this is a team that has some talent, but they're still searching for that consistency night in and night out.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Grant. Risache comes in for Avdia. And Exum subbed in for Junior. Now here's Martin. Still no points. Simons, left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Heat lead by 15.
Well, I like the versatility from Simons. He's a lot more than just a jump shooter. He can also beat you in the paint.
Exum outside. Pass to Barnes. There's a screen by Nurkic. To halt the run. Again, the miss by Portland.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Simons with it. Nurkic picks him up from about 16. And it's Simons missing. Blazers trail by 15. Outside Risache. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Buried from 15 feet out.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
Garland, the pass to Towns. Martin outside. Miami moving it around. The fader. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And so George will bring it up for Portland. To the paint. Exum outside for 3. Pure from three-point range. Exum's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Garland, the pass to Towns.
2 minutes remaining.
Martin a screen. Takes the 3. Can't strike from long distance.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Pass to Nurkic. And he makes it on the layup. Nurkic has got 6.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Now here's Martin. Here's Towns. Defended by Nurkic. Towns down low. Nurkic is there. Shot's good by Towns. Towns has got 14 points now in the second half. Pass to Nurkic. 1:02 left in the third. And here's Exum. Over Garland. Not enough on that one as it misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the inside, the waiter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He has 6.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Now Risache. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Barnes, no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Martin takes it in. That one drops for him. And the Heat lead by 17.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Exum up top. He shoots. Again, the miss by Portland. And so it's Miami looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Damian Lillard out there with Zachariah Risache. Then it's Junior, then there's Barnes, and it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Junior throws it down.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Pass to Towns. Here's Simons. From 13, and his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Gafford finds Junior. Kicks it out to Barnes. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Junior's got his 4th assist in this one.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's Towns. He goes right over Daniel Gafford and slams it down.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
And here's Gafford. Pass to Risache. Pulls up at the elbow. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Grant's checked in for Portland.
Now into the lineup for Portland. Number 12, Jeremy
Heat leading by
Grant.
16. Come on. Towns outside. Back to Simons. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And guys with the scoring mentality of an Anthony Simons love to get those freebies at the line.
Denny Obvious checked in for Risache.
Anthony Simons at the line for 1.
And that one falls for Simons. All right, Tim, back in 1996, he led the league in three-point percentage. He shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his 4th assist with that last one. And it's Lillard with the ball for Portland. Pass to Graham. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Junior against Monk. Here's Junior. Here's Gafford. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Inside, here's Simons. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
Now here's Grant. Lillard outside. Three-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Avdia with a steal. Okongwu with the rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Hachimura, the pass to Monk. Hits a three-pointer.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Here's Lillard. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Launches it. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Now here's Avdia. Lillard outside. 4 on the clock. They still need this. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Yeah, good to see Towns being engaged on defense. Just great timing to come up with the rejection.
Monk passes to Simons. Oh, sweet move. Oh, my goodness.
Just throw it up.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
It's stolen by Okongwu. Lillard against Hachimura. Grant with a steal. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Out to the wing. Gafford passes to Avdia. Gafford with a screen on Towns. Monk with a steal. Hachimura up top. Defended by Avdia. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Portland moving it around. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Now here's Towns. Just 4 to shoot. Hachimura finds Simons. Over Junior. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Simons got 23 points.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
Back to Avdia. Pass to Lillard. Shot to stop the run. Drains the triple.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Simons against Junior. Now here's Simons. Guarded closely. Great D that time from Junior. Portland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Avdia. Back to Junior. Outside for Grant. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Towns. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Grant with a steal. Lillard right side. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-back legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
Now here's Avdia. To the inside. Lillard against Simons. Lillard can't get it to go.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Simons with it. Towns outside to get back on track. Second chance shot, and a Kongwu with the lay-in.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
Junior passes to Gafford. Junior outside. Now here's Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going, and he lays it up and in. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
And here's Simons outside. Towns outside. Pass to a Kongwu. Simons outside. Over Junior. And it's Simons missing. Portland has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Grab the screen to the paint. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim. But some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
2 shots. Last on the first.
That one falls for Grant.
And the NBA is trending toward guys like Grant. He can guard multiple positions, he can space the floor for you, and he doesn't need the ball in his hands to impact the game.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Nurkic is checked in for Gafford. Barnes comes in for Avdia. Exum's checked in for Junior. And it's George in for Damian Lillard. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Great basketball play runs into family for Jeremy Grant. But he really has become his own man out on the floor and shown us his own unique talents. Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Portland making a switch here. Reese's checked in. A minute 15 left in the fourth. Got a piece of it. Oh, George with a steal. 4-3. The Trailblazers rebound. That one's good for 2.
They're scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to a Kongwu. And here's Simons. And a nice finish on the layup. Simons got 25 points.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year. We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Karl Anthony Towns.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
And it's Simons missing.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Outside Barnes. There's a screen by Nurkic. Barnes passes to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
The muscle coming into play. I like how Nurkic takes on these challenges and finds ways to deliver.
One shot.
One shot.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
There's Simons with a 3. Again, Simons missing. Here's George. So it's It's the Heat winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. We came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive, it was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.